Hi guys. So today I'm gonna read you a little bit more lore about, the turret, your reverse turrets. Alright, this one's the fifth one. No wait, I should probably move this over just a little bit. Alright, hold on. Hmm. Alright, Bot is, having some problems, so I'm gonna have to check that out later. Alright, now, this one is known as the Power of Cruelty, which is a shadow of the Strength Arcana, which is based on the Strength Turret. Or, Strength Turret or whatever. Alright, this being resembles an old school tyrant, a forgotten distorted boar with an inside out monstrous appearance fused with many hands that, look like they're a bit like the Gloom hands. That's how I envision it. United, rising into fists and anger and fury in every cruel act that ever darkened the adult world in a child's life. Its evil, it was the proof that the things that the goddess creation showed to the creation that the traitors like him broke, that they didn't deserve mercy, that kindness towards him was a weakness, that the only thing they deserved was terror and misery. Oh, hey, Cloud Gun. Thank you for, giving me a happy New Year's, happy New Year's Eve, yeah? Yeah, it's almost time for that, yeah. Almost time for that on my side of the pond. Yeah, in fact, when it strikes 12, it will be. Alright, now. That kindness towards him was weakness, and the only thing they deserved was the misery, the very cruelty he and his subordinates unleashed upon the world and enforced with fire and sword. It was one who looked out. It was one who looked at Marriott at wonder at dreams themselves as a waste. It was one who. It was the one who looked at merriment at wonder at dreams themselves as a waste, and sold many who were corrupted by the ideals that domination and authoritarian cruelty made others good leaders simply because it wanted to dominate, to control, to lead others to do to each other with sadistically, as the one it corrupted as the ones that corrupted led dogma and nations into violence, all because it wanted all because it thought this would prove that the mercy of the God's creation showed after the muse of darkness. This ruse was uncovered, that the judgment she didn't proclaim should be, which in its eyes thought it should be, that humanity and its creation should receive their just reward of judgments against them, for the corruption that, him and, the Muse of Darkness helped unleash. But, just ignore the fact that, they're the ones actually responsible for it. Hi, past. Hey, what's up? And then everything that, humanity and its helpers and, their creations represent needed to be kicked down and beaten and humiliated and degraded. And that, the power of cruelty, is a hero for doing so. The Dork Lord, however, which is, related to Arachne, by the way, it's one of her successors, however, would be its undoing, one who refused to try to do to him, who refused what it tried to do to him, one who rose against him with theatrics and treated it as a game, a joke, a weak thing, not by the force of cruelty, but representing, even in the Dark Lord, the legend that the power of cruelty helped to create against Arachne, that the very things it once hated would be its end forever. So how's it going? Yeah. By the way, thank you guys for watching this. Oh wow. By the way, thank you guys for watching this and listening. I highly appreciate it. This one's a little bit shorter than the other ones, so, I think we already did it right. Yeah, we're already done, unfortunately. Alright, I will probably do more lore later. I might, decide to do something else a little bit later, maybe. Yeah, of course of course I want to wish you guys a happy New Year's and all that. Yeah, right, yeah, it's New Year's. It's the eve of the new year right now, yeah. At least on my side of the pond. Alright, now, nah, I don't know about you guys in your time zones, unfortunately, sorry. Alright, let's see who's on so I can read them. Alright, now. Alright, now, let's see who we can raid. Finny. Yeah, that was pretty fast, yeah. Raid Finn. Right now, hold on for just a minute. Finley Fisk. Finley Fisk. Alright, now I think I got it right. Alright, now let's go raid Finley Fiska. By the way, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had plenty of fun. Also, Indumati is like super frozen right now. Alright, there we go. Sorry about that. Sometimes the camera, you know, does whatever it wants, really. I apologize for that. Alright, now let's go raid Finley Fisk. Moonbat raid. There we go. See you later. Goodbye. Oh, come on. Come on, Indumati.